Hi friends, welcome to Neochem Study Circle. Today we will identify the oxidation number of central metal atom in the complex compounds. So first of all we should know about oxidation number of central metal atom in the complex sphere. Okay. So first of all let us define the oxidation number. Oxidation number. So oxidation number means what? Oxidation number means the number of charges having central metal atom in the complex pair is called oxidation number. The central metal atom may have either zero oxidation number or positive oxidation number or negative oxidation number. Okay, now we will identify the oxidation number of central metal atom in the given complex compound. For example, CO NH3 taken 6 plus 3. This is the complex pair. Charge of the complex pair is plus 3. Okay. To identifying the oxidation number of central metal atom, first of all, we will write equation. Now, write the charge of the complex pair right hand side to the equation plus 3. This is the charge of the complex pair. Okay. Next, now let oxidation number of central metal atom be the X plus total number of charges of ligands. Total number of charges of ligands left hand side to the equation. Right? While we are identifying the oxidation number of central metal atom in the complex compound, first of all we should write an equation. Then write the charge of the complex pair right hand side to the equation and write the oxidation number of central metal atom as X plus total number of charges of the ligands left hand side to the equation. Okay. Now in the given complex compound, central metal atom is cobalt. Oxidation number of the central metal atom is X. Now we have to identify the oxidation number of central metal atom, that is X. Okay. Next, what kind of ligands are there in the given complex compound? Amine ligands are there. Amine ligands are what kind of ligands? Amine ligands are neutral ligands. Actually, based on the charge, ligands are classified into three types because ligands may have zero charge or positive charge or negative charge. That's why based on the nature, ligands are classified into three types: neutral ligands, positive ligands and negative ligands. Here amine ligands are the neutral ligands with zero charge. So first of all, charge of the amine ligands is 0. Next, number of ligands are 6. Okay, now charge of the amine ligands is 0 and number of amine ligands are 6 equal to plus 3. So X 0 into 6 0 equal to plus 3. That is X is equal to how much? X is equal to plus 3. Where X indicates what? X indicates oxidation number of the central metal ion in the given complex compound. So therefore oxidation number of cobalt in the given complex compound is plus 3. Like that, we have to identify the oxidation number of central metal atom in the given complex compound. Okay. Now let us take one more example. The example is K4 Fe Cn taken 6. This is the complex compound. This complex compound is having ionic sphere and a complex sphere. Okay, now what I told you in the last class, in a complex compound, if ionic sphere and complex spheres are present, the first part is called cation and the second part is called anion. So here first part is ionic sphere, second part is complex sphere. That is, ionic sphere is act as cation and the complex sphere is act as anion. So if ionic sphere and the complex spheres are present in the given complex compound, first of all we should ionize the complex compound, because to identifying the oxidation number we need only complex sphere. That's why we have to we have to ionize the complex compound like this. Okay, while we are writing the ionization of complex compound, first of all, what I told you, how we can ionize the complex compound. While we are ionizing the complex compound, base of the cation should be written as coefficient to the cation. So here base is 4, 4. Next cation is potassium. Always potassium carry plus 1 charge. Right? Here total number of positive charges are 4. 4 into plus 1 plus 4. Total number of positive charges are 4. In a complex compound, always the number of positive charges are must be equal to number of negative charges. When 4 positive charges are there, 4 negative charges must be present. So complex sphere should have how many number of negative charges? Complex sphere should have 4 negative charges, because 4 positive charges are there. That's why plus Fe Cn taken 6 minus 4. Okay now. So ionic sphere is cation, complex sphere is anion. Now we have to use only complex sphere to identify the oxidation number of central metal atom. Okay, so our complex sphere is what? Fe Cn taken 6 minus 4. Okay now, how we can identify the oxidation number of central metal ion in the complex sphere? Again we should write an equation. Next charge of the complex sphere, that is minus 4, right hand side to the equation. Next on left hand side, oxidation number of iron is X. Okay, next plus total number of charges of ligands. Here ligands are cyanoligands. Cyanoligands are negatively charged ligands. Okay, so each cyanoligand carry minus 1 charge. So minus 1 is the charge of the cyanoligand. Next there are 6 cyanoligands, that's why multiplied with 6. So X minus 1 into 6 minus 6 is equal to minus 4, plus into minus minus, so X minus 6 is equal to minus 4. So X is equal to minus 4 plus 6. Okay, so X is equal to how much? Plus 2. Therefore, oxidation number of iron in the given complex compound is equal to plus 2. Like that. Okay now. Next, we will take one more example. that is potassium, vanadium, bipyridine. Bipyridine taken 3. Okay, this is the complex compound. In the given complex compound, central metal atom is vanadium. The given complex compound is also having ionic sphere as well as complex sphere. So first of all, we will ionize the complex compound like this. K plus 1. Here base of the cation is 1. So coefficient is 1. Next, complex sphere should have how many number of negative charges? Complex sphere should have how many number of negative charges? Complex sphere should have only -1 charge. Because how many number of positive charges are there? Only 1 positive charges are there. That's why complex sphere should have -1 charge. Now, we will take complex sphere vanadium, bipyridine taken 3 -1. Right? Now, equation, charge of the complex sphere is -1. Next, oxidation number of vanadium is plus. Next, bipyridine. Bipyridine is the neutral ligand. So, it should have 0 charge. Okay. So, here charge of the bipyridine ligand is 0. Number of bipyridine ligands are 3. So, X plus 0 is equal to -1. So, X is equal to -1. That is, in the given complex compound, vanadium oxidation number is how much? -1. Okay. Next. Now, we will take nickel tetracarbonyl. Nickel tetracarbonyl. In the nickel tetracarbonyl, nickel is the central metal atom. Carbonyls are the ligands. There is no charge on the complex sphere. Okay now. So that is 0 charge is there. Okay. Next. This is the charge of the complex sphere. Now oxidation number of nickel is X. Next, ligands are carbonyls. Carbonyls are the neutral ligands. So charge of the ligands is 0. And number of the carbonyl ligands are 4. So X 0 into 4, 0 is equal to 0. So X is equal to 0. That is, in the given complex compound, oxidation number of nickel is 0. So like that, central metal atom in the complex compounds may have either 0 oxidation number or positive oxidation number or negative oxidation number. Okay, like that, we have to identify the oxidation number of central metal atom in the given complex compound. Okay, we will discuss relationship between oxidation number and coordination number in the next class. Thank you.